Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations. Ladies and gentlemen, everywhere you look it seems someone is trying to get you to succeed. Trying to give you the right tools, the right perspective, the right mindfulness, the right vitamin stack, the right sleeping protocol, etc., etc., etc. While many of us have put these things into place in our lives at various times, one thing that every single person in chat right now has found, that these things don't work. So tonight, we say no to success and learn to anchor ourselves in failure. Tonight on Explorations. Namaste, my explorers. How are we doing tonight on Explorations? It's wonderful to be with you. It's me, Leslie Tanner, host, creator, and founder of the most effective personal power program in the country, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. The program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power coursing through your veins. And ladies and gentlemen, you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it twice, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. If I'm guilty of one thing in this life, one thing that has pushed me forward to develop this program that so many have called the most effective program on the market, it is simply my belief in you. My belief in every single person by virtue of their being, whether white, whether black, whether successful, whether failure, whether etc., etc. Nindinu, I have never listened to a successful person and I ain't about to start now. Nindinu, that is so much, I can't, that's inspiring to me. I wish I could begin to tell you how effective that mindset will be in the coming years. As the world continues to decay, the opportunities continue to dry up, the methods of achieving a life that we once thought was possible, it is quickly evaporating faster than we have the framework by which to assess the depth and breadth of failure we find ourselves in. So ladies and gentlemen, as we find ourselves in this muck and decay of a dying world, we here at Explorations will learn to anchor ourselves to failure. and therefore allowing us to unlock and unleash the power of the next level. You know, it's kind of lucky for us, right? Lucky for us, but luck has nothing to do with it. Even though I don't believe in coincidence, I genuinely believe tonight's theme and the ensuing conversations that we will hold on the phone will change lives. They have the potential to change every single caller's life. That I absolutely guarantee. I lay my personal reputation, my professional reputation, grandpa liquor, addicted to porn, not a good person. I love you, Dr. Tanner. Thank you for fixing my horrifically bad life. Grandpa liquor not really getting the message. Right, Izzy, ladies and gentlemen, not really understanding what I'm trying to get at right now. But one thing I will tell you, 15 stream streak with Brizzle Legs, blessings and namaste. 60 stream, not anywhere near as impressive as 13th Juggalo. So Brizzle Legs, you've got some work. You've got some work. I'm not exactly sure what was happening 15 streams ago, but I guarantee you it was not as important as being here right now, unlocking the power within. It's doing that thing again. It's doing that really hot, sexy ass thing again. Let's see if we can unplug it and plug it back in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Instead, I will just channel the words of jazz as they will continue right now as we speak to one another. Namaste. Get the real sax out. It's not even in here. It's not even in here. I thought about playing the real saxophone. Didn't we? The neighbors would probably be fine about it, right? Namaste to you, though, either way. That would be so loud. The saxophone is loud, but it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Namaste, everybody. Welcome back to Exploration. This is Jazz Express. There's a little bit of jazz, a little bit of sensuality. That's okay. Some of you have been significantly abused in your past. I have spoken to you both publicly and privately, and I've gotten a really good sense of the depth of your abuse through childhood. It's significant. It's ugly, and it has led to a lifetime of pain. And that's the funny thing about jazz, right? Is that it seems to be pro sensuality, right? You go to a smooth jazz club and you listen to the sensual sounds. You might think, you know, this is supposed to be good. Why do I feel like my body's on fire? Why am I having flashbacks, right? Why do I faintly hear the sound of Caillou playing on a TV in the next room? Why does everything feel so small? These are called flashbacks, ladies and gentlemen. These are called dissociative flashbacks, and you were abused. So one thing let's keep in mind as we explore jazz tonight is that I in no way mean for jazz to be pro sensuality. As sensuality as, you know, as it stands, I take a little bit of an unorthodox approach. I do. I welcome negative sensuality. Does that mean that I have to play different notes? No, it doesn't. Ladies and gentlemen, jazz should be an open tent, big tent for all sensual people, whether they celebrate and enjoy masturbation and sex, or they were molested and they need a conduit. They need a sort of lightning rod through which to explore the visceral negativity of sensuality. Namaste. My parents were nice and loved me. I mean, that's honestly, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for one telltale sign of somebody who's got some shit to work through, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. There it is. Can we get some ones in chat for people who have parents that love them? Can we get some ones in chat? Ones in chat if your parents love you. Yeah, this is sad stuff. This is sad stuff. This is called repression. All right? Telltale sign. Soon as somebody comes into my office and says, I just feel weird. My parents loved me though. I'm like, well, let's start there, all right? Let's start there. You're not gonna like anything that I have to say, and we will spend the next 18 months to 5 years. I might as well just play this recording for you. Might as well just play the recording of this to you. That you said that, because it's gonna cause a lot of pain. Bit Wars community sub, namaste. Bit Wars community sub, namaste. Thank you so much for that very generous community sub from Brother Bit Wars tonight. Namaste to you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Can't thank you enough. Who else? Grandpa Liquor set that off though with that sub. Namaste to you. Namaste to you, Grandpa Liquor. Nindy New subbing for happy 3 years with Brother Nindy New, huh? Happy 3 years, Brother Nindy New. Spending time. I take by my previous statement. Leslie's successful, and I listen to him with all of my brain. Namaster. It's giving stroke. Namaste. Thanks so much, Nindy. I take by. What did you mean exactly? Nindy New? If you could fill us in, that'd be no, I not. Okay. Namaste, Nindy New. Thank you so much. I take back. Oh, I take back my previous statement. Leslie is successful. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay. Namaste, Nindy New. Happy, guys, namastes for, some namastes in chat for 3 years with Nindy New. 3 years. We all remember, you know, what that Nindy New looked like on our doorstep when he first showed up 3 years ago. Those of us that were here to see it. And fast forward 3 years, entirely pretty much the same. But having unlocked truly who and what he is and the directions in which he travels, they are well worn into the dirt, the power and resonance of which being truly set free. Namaste to Nindy New for that. Namaste to Nindy New for that. Namaste. Nindy Poo, says Pepperoncini, sort of making a joke, instead of Nindy New, make a joke about, you know, poop being part of his name. And, you know, I see where you're going. And that is the kind of humor that you could pretty much expect out of Pepperoncini and pretty much the rest of the program. Tonight we're going to be mixing that work with play. We're going to be having some fun, but we're going to be getting down to business. And while we do that, yeah, rest assured, we're going to be joking around like that. You know, new, poo, do, sue, coo. You know, I heard the baby coo. Or I heard the baby poo. That's something you would hear, baby poo. I played true and false, but I played poo and false, where I had to eat shit if I thought that a statement was factual. Poo and false quiz. That was just an example of a joke that I might make later on tonight. Namaste. Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the most effective personal power program in the country. Explorations. Namaste to you. Poorer, resubbing 21 months with Brother Poorer. Explorer, entrepreneur. I didn't come here for a happy existence, but I'm in order. That means you ordered in order to be here, and you talk to me like I'm one of you, but you ordered and in order to be here. Namaste. Poorer. That was very reminiscent. Was that a direct quote or was that reminiscent of? Was that a rift? Before I explain to everybody exactly what the fuck that was, is that a direct quote? Direct quote. It felt like it. So, ladies and gentlemen, over at Toaster Stream, what you'll find sometimes is you might find yourself amidst a toe storm, or so to speak, a series of quotes being unleashed, celebrating the work of seemingly unmedicated schizophrenic YouTuber Toe. And you'll hear that over at Toaster. It's a fun time, it's an alarming time, and that was an example. I didn't come here for a happy existence, but I'm in order. That means you ordered in order to be here, and you talk to me like I'm one of you, but you ordered and in order to be here. Love that. Namaste. Toaster, a producer of this program, is live right now. Fun stuff. Oh yeah, let's go over that. Fluxstorm, thank you for bringing that up. So before we get into tonight's theme, we're going to open up the line in just a moment, but Fluxstorm brings up something very interesting. I feel bad for the single tub explorers, aka people that are not in my community of devoted light. They missed out on boobies over the weekend. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, on Saturday night we had our first experimental private devoted light stream, and I'm inviting all of you to join the community of devoted light. I'll drop the link in the chat right now. Those of you that were there, go ahead and respond, but there's new channel point buttons that only the devoted light members get, and as well as a couple other things I can't remember, but that was that. We did a really beautiful exploration. I won't even tell you the theme. We chose our, well, I will tell you. We meditated on our second favorite race. We spent several hours, exploring, picking apart, ordering the races based on our individual preferences, subjective experiences, and we picked our second favorite, each of us. It was a really beautiful, really hard-working time, and it was really fun. And we also, we straight up watched, on one of the channel points, there's boobs. There's straight naked tits being lubed up on one of the channel point buttons. So if that sounds like something that you might enjoy, then I urge you to join the community of Devoted Light, because we're going to be doing another very special stream this Saturday. Devoted Light stream this Saturday. Namaste. Master Kincaid, blessings and namaste to you. I'm not raiding a toaster, no. What Toaster's doing right now is disrespectful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and drop this other thing. We got, guys, send me a little something in the mail. I love getting stuff from you guys, you know that. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. I love getting stuff from you guys. I love getting postcards, letters, little packages, whatever you want to send my way. I love interacting with you all that way. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. Namaste. The guy stomping around, well, he showed penis. There's penis and tits. There's no pussy. There's no open, naked vagina yet. But there is penis and there is boobs. And a man with seeming extreme autism, and another man with Down syndrome. Namaste. Nigel enjoyed it. Namaste to you. Okay, so here we go. Onion plug, I'll check it ASAP. No worries. Namaste. I haven't checked it yet this week. I'll be checking the P.O. box probably tomorrow, to be honest with you. Namaste. Edgar, great to see you. Edgar, namaste to you. Wonderful. Wonderful to have you. Thanks for piping up and saying hi. Hi, hello to you as well. And hello to all of my other explorers. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get down to brass tacks. Tonight we're discussing and exploring the power of anchoring ourselves to failure. Now I'm gonna say a quick affirmation for fellows. You're running from your own depth and repeated failure is maybe the most feminine thing about you. And explorations with Leslie Tanner. That was for, and vice versa. Vice versa for women too. It's the most masculine thing about you. And you might be wondering about the math on that. Stop. Tonight we're discussing anchoring yourself to failure. Anchoring yourself to failure. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned this at the beginning of tonight's stream. We're going to be opening up the lines in just a second. And when we open up those lines, I need to hear from each and every single one of you. I want to hear about your failures. I want to hear about how you're going to foster failure in your life, and how you're going to drill down and really put the anchor down on failures in your life so as to unlock and unleash the power coursing through your veins. We're going to cover all of it. All skill levels, all experience levels within the program are welcome to call tonight, 872-205-9484. Now, before we do, I'd like to just say something a little bit about the importance of failure. You know, this is something that really sets explorations apart, right? And Joe, you mentioned something a little bit earlier. You mentioned a little something earlier about LinkedIn, and you might as well go into the deep web and start looking up really inappropriate pictures, if you know what I mean. That is what I feel like on LinkedIn. It is a den of perverse, disgusting degenerates. And you know, just castrated, handicapped people, no arms, no legs, attempting to suck each other off, eat each other's shit, covered in vomit and hair, in piles of dead bodies on top of dead bodies, wondering where, to what end, when does it end, how, when do I know I made it to the top of the pile? It's dark, it smells bad, and I get wafts of fresh air and I wish I didn't. That's how fetid and disgusting LinkedIn.com truly is, with those with eyes to see. Now, tonight, we are taking an approach very, very different from that den of perverts and rapists. Tonight, we are taking a look at failure as a source of power. Now, to cover it briefly, if being told how to succeed worked, it would have worked. Right? You know, one's in chat if you've ever seen, you know, a Gary Vee type or a, you know, or you know, an Anthony Robbins type or somebody who, you know, they're a dime a dozen. People who can sell the idea that somehow you can make it out of this with a W, with a win. That they're, not only can you achieve something, but they bludgeon you, they rape you with the idea that there is something to achieve in the first place. That achievement is possible. What further evidence do you need to see that achievement is impossible? Accomplishment, a joke. Ladies and gentlemen, the decay external and the decay internal are growing. You can feel it and you know this to be true. It's an organic truth that upsets you and alarms you as it should. And in that trajectory, ladies and gentlemen, we are part of that. We are part of the decay. We are part of the universe. And the universe is us. We are the universe is us. And in this spirit, we are destined for the most profound failure possible. So how do I square this with potential? Right? It's not common that someone like me in this position discusses potential in the context of failure. But I fire right back. You know, people have challenged me. They challenge me in real life. They challenge me in my messages. They say, Leslie, how could you possibly square these two things? Potential. I want to believe in myself. I want to believe in my potential, but you keep telling me that I'm a failure. And I wish upon a star. I wish upon a million stars that the truth that they hold in their mouths and in their minds could be seen by them. There is no how, there only is potential and failure. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if there's a potential to be unleashed and a power to be unlocked, if there's a potential to be unleashed and a power to be unlocked, how can it be unlocked or unleashed except for in resonance with the truth of reality? And the truth of reality is failure, decay, degeneration. At LinkedIn, they run from something they know is so palpably true, perverting themselves, running away from their true power within the context of their depth of failure. So tonight, we look at reality as it is. We see ourselves as an extension of the universe and tap into the power, the ancient power of the next level that is our birthright, simply by being. But we must see ourselves. We must understand ourselves. We must foster the clear vision of who we are and where we're going. And ladies and gentlemen, we do that by anchoring ourselves to failure. Caller, give me a call. 872-205-9484. 872-205-9484. Anchoring ourselves to failure on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Give me a call. The line is now open. Let me help you. $30 stream, namaste. Fram, we are with the 30 stream streak. Blessings and namaste to you. One Ron Chef with a communal vision. Let's go. Let's get going. Namaste, One Ron. I take pride in being a failure because I refuse to allow either one of my parents to be viewed as a success. I take pride in being a failure. I refuse to allow either one of my parents to be viewed as success. See, and that's important, even in you. That's important even in you. You know, was it always like that? Was it always like that, One Run? Was there a period of time that you saw your parents as a success, or has this been a constant thing? Not Mish hitting 35 streams? How have you not hit as many streams as I know you have on Toasters? How did you do that? Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name's Leslie. What's something I could call you tonight?
Hi there, Leslie. It's me, Dipshit.
Dipshit, it's wonderful to hear from you. How are you doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing well. I really like your what do you call it? The prompt tonight.
The theme, the prompt. Yeah.
Prompt.
You resonate with it? There's something in there you feel about it?
Oh yeah, you know what? There's so many people out there nowadays that just really resist hearing from other people with more experience and knowledge about a situation than themselves. And they just kind of there's a knee-jerk reaction to kind of assume that people are trying to, I don't know, fuck with you for no reason when they're trying to give you advice. When, frankly, it could be pretty decent advice. Especially from the experts.
Interesting. You're saying that I give, say that again.
I'm saying that a lot of people out there are resistant to hearing good advice from fucking experts. And they get all weird about it, as if these experts are trying to fool them or trick them or buy them into something. And just maybe listen to the guy who's fucking telling you what it is, because this guy is obviously more successful, has better hair than you.
Oh, you're saying for me, like I am. I'm the expert in this case.
You're an expert in this situation, and a lot of other people, they're not listening to you, Leslie, even though you're clearly successful. Look at you. Your shoulders look great.
This program has experience, I guess what could be described as success in some ways, yes. I mean, it's very effective. It's extremely effective as a program.
Absolutely.
So tell me, well, I'd like to pick at it a little bit more, the relevance of this theme to your life, Dipshit. You feel, I know what you just described to me is more of like a big picture thing, but I want to hear about Dipshit. I want to hear about your life. I want to hear, how When you heard that opening amble, what made you what made you call in exactly? Be very specific, because I know it wasn't nothing. You've been here for too long for it to be nothing.
Hey, looking right through me like usual. Yeah, your perception is superhuman. I gotta say, Guru. You know what it was is Easter was in recent weeks. Yeah, what, a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3 or something like that, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But Easter was recent, and so I ended up at a family occasion. Family, friends of all sorts.
Sure.
And there were a lot of littles, you know, what are they called? The younger human beings. Human beings.
Right.
So anyway, so they're out there, and one of them's like, "Hey, Uncle Dipshit." I don't think I'm anyone's uncle.
Right.
It's just a thing they say, I guess. I don't have any brothers or sisters.
Okay.
Hey, Uncle Dipshit. How do you get so many girls? And this kid's probably like 12, 13, something like that. You know, right on that cusp where you start thinking about girls like that.
Yeah.
And I tell him, hey, buddy, you know, real talk. There's a lot of folks out there that just assume that women have like this weird, different sort of like biology or something like that. And of course, they have a different biology. But frankly speaking, just speak to them like human beings, because more than likely, if they're your age, they've had a lot of the same experiences as you have. And if they're around your area and stuff, they probably have a lot of the same friends as you. So if you have the same culture, kind of like general, like, you know, if you guys watch the same sort of TV shows and stuff like that, you could talk to them about that sort of stuff. And you don't have to worry about, you know, whether or not you're texting them back fast enough, or, you know, holding your head up high enough, or whatever. For the most part, they're just human beings or whatever. But then this kid just says 6'7", 6'7", all girls are brain rot. And then he runs away from me. You should listen to me, kid. I fucked more women than, I don't know, than there are women sometimes in the world. Probably close, like give or take. You know, depending on, you know, if there was like a pandemic recently or whatever. During the pandemic, I'm almost positive I fucked more women than there were in the world. But, you know, that was, you know, it was a very, you know, it's a special circumstances.
So what does this have to do with failure?
Yeah, so basically I'm just saying that, like, you know, listen to your elders. Wait, failure? It's a successful, never listen to a successful person. Is that the thing that we're supposed to say?
Oh, yeah, never listen to a successful person. Yeah, because we're anchoring ourselves to failure. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe I misunderstood that. Oh, now I feel like a failure.
No, I mean, so okay, never listen to a successful person, but it sounded like you wanted that kid to listen to you because you see yourself as successful in the area of fucking women. Yeah.
When it comes to fucking women, I'm probably one of the most successful out there besides yourself and maybe, I don't know, like Wilt Chamberlain or something.
Right. So, okay. So again, what I'm saying is, you know, if you're maybe never Jesus. Supposed to listen to a successful person, you're saying the opposite.
I'd say listen to successful people. I guess that's the thing. I guess I heard what you said ironically, or like, you know, sarcastically or something, I guess.
Yeah. Do I do that a lot?
You know, you have kind of a timbre about yourself that you seem like you might be saying something with a little tongue in cheek, but I probably shouldn't read into that. That's probably on me. That's my perception issue there, Guru. And you know what? You're always teaching me new lessons.
You failed at just understanding what I was trying to communicate. There, we could start there.
I stepped in it.
No, I mean, it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Essentially, yeah. I mean, this was the first call. The first call is a load-bearing call of the night. And so far, the past handful of streams, our first callers have been, you know, not so strong. And this is going to be another one of those nights. Because I think
call.
You read the bottom of the screen, you listened to my opening preamble about our theme tonight, and you said, I get it. He's saying the opposite of what he's saying over and over again. And I've got a great story about that. And here we are. So, ladies and gentlemen, show don't tell, I suppose, is very worthwhile in situations like this. So
you know, I'm also, just to be fair to you, Guru, and always to be fair to you and Reverend and so forth, I'm also just kind of a dipshit. Oh, wait. That's worse than
I mean, that I believe. That I believe. Well, listen, tell me really quick, what was the last time you, like, hurt yourself? You fell down some stairs or...
Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, I ran a red light probably like a week ago. I got T-boned real bad. Whoa.
Okay. Yeah,
Killed my passenger.
It killed your passenger? And
yeah, it was a what do you call it, Uber.
Okay.
And
okay.
so, you know, I had to get rid of my account, which sucked because, you know, I had a really good rating up until I killed my passenger. But man, I got T-boned real bad. That's what, because I ran a red light with quotes around it, like literally a second after it turns red. Come on, Leslie. You know?
Right. I mean, I think, you know, this is a perfect opportunity. Now we're cooking with gas, dipshit. You ruined your career everywhere. In Uber. You killed a person, and now...
I didn't kill... No. I was involved in the death of a person by active T-bone. I don't know if I killed anyone.
Did you watch them die, or did they die instantly?
Well, I sat there and you know, I was like, "Hey, buddy, you gotta breathe. Breathe, buddy."
Failure. That's another failure. See, this is beautiful.
You know, I'm not first aid equipped.
So listen, I want you. I don't think what I'm about to tell you, I don't think I even need to say, but I will say it anyway. This is maybe the most useful and productive thing you could have done within the program, is get T-boned and essentially lead to the death of your Uber passenger.
I see it.
You're going to be putting the pieces back together for a little bit. It's going to take a long time, and it won't ever be like it was. This is invaluable. I want you to hold on to this. Sometimes people have to like have a kid that dies or something, and before they can reap the benefits of something that you just kind of accidentally did. Listen, let this into the core of your heart and change your relationship with yourself.
Absolutely, Leslie. You know what? I'm closing my eyes right now. I can see their face with the light falling away from them right now.
Now I'm gonna say, hi Guru, hi chat. Does this guy sound like pirate software to anyone else? Psyduck with a gun.
Pirate software.
23 months with Psyduck. Now I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna be the king of the pirates. I'm gonna find the One Piece.
Well, listen, this has been a really beautiful call. I'm glad that we could both, you know, watch a failure in real time and then hear about a really devastating, life-altering failure on your part. So, listen, good luck. It's not going to go good, and everything will be different.
All right. Well, I look forward to giving you an update on how terrible things turn out or whatever.
Please do, dipshit. It was great to talk to you. Namaste.
Namaste, Guru.
Namaste, dipshit.
I'm going to enjoy the show. Okay.
I love that Guru. I'm Guru. I love that dipshit. I think he's got something special to him, right? Well, that's a perfect example. Killing somebody with your car, or leading to the death, however you want to phrase that. I mean, that's, I prefer killing. Arbol 90, can I call from a successful person? Of course. And we'll see what we can do about that definition of yourself. Give me a call. I could use a little, let's spar a little bit. You think you're a successful person? Let's talk about it. I trade futures. Good to see you, by the way. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Good evening, Leslie. This is Nigel.
Nigel, namaste, Nigel. How are you tonight?
Hey. Namaste. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah,
Good to hear from you. Hey, thanks for joining us and giving a call on Saturday during our Devoted Light stream, by the way.
Thank you for having me. I hope. Did I get in trouble for anything I said? Or?
No, listen, quite the opposite. I think
Okay.
I was reflecting on your call on Saturday, and I was like, there's a wealth of something yearning to be expressed in you, and you barely gave it the light of the day.
I thought that there was another important aspect about that, but I'm not sure if can I speak of it now without any specifics?
Does it revolve Does it involve directly the theme that we were discussing?
I was thinking about why some people have why some cultures have lower IQ than others.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Am I allowed to say the word for female dog on Twitch?
You can say the word bitch on Twitch, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I was thinking okay, some countries and cultures, they've been, slaughtering each other for hundreds of years, maybe thousands of years. And
yeah, human condition, yeah.
And, to tribal warfare and stuff.
Sure.
And when you live in a culture like that, you're missing, a lot of times people don't know who the father is because rape happens. And so you get women raising men, and you won't wind up with a bitch made bitch, as a Fran likes to call it, or that old saying, "You is a bitch because you was raised by a bitch." But missing the family unit, but also like a lot of people don't live past 30 in cultures like that because everyone's getting slaughtered and stuff. So the whole concept of having grandparents, it's out the window. Like there are no grandparents, and without that wisdom of people who have walked the path, and but that granted, not all old folks are wise, but you're missing that wisdom from your culture, and I think that has that was one aspect I forgot to mention the last time.
Well, listen, you sit tight with that, because we're at some point we'll revisit it, because it's a kind of a perennial topic. It'll be a little bit before we revisit. Sit tight with that, and hopefully this next time around, though, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it, because
sorry for getting off topic.
No problem. Well, let's get into the theme tonight, though, because I would like your. I think you have an interesting perspective given your most recent the recent events in your personal life. So talk to me, Nigel. The theme being anchoring yourself in failure. What are your initial thoughts? Talk to me. You there? Nope. 872-205-9484. Give me a call. Anchoring yourselves in failure. I know there's a lot of you who fail. Christopher Miller, how are you? It's good to see you. Christopher Miller holds it down on YouTube. Who else is over there? Is JP over there? Who else is at YouTube? We got Christopher Miller, JP McNabb. Sometimes people from Twitch just go over to YouTube and have a different kind of fun. Hey, Guru, that guy had me gagging. I'm getting a haircut this Thursday. My stylist is gonna be trimming me up, preparing me for the warm months ahead. So if you enjoy this longer hair, you know, drink it in. Because it's gonna be different soon. I'm gonna get my glasses, unless she threw them away. They've been there since January. Yes, it did, Nigel. I asked the question and then it went away. It is exciting, Tony. I've considered getting a skullet or just shaving my head. Travcam, someone should call in or another character might get made. Trav is funny. Yes, you are. You say funny things. What else is the what else is the definition of funny? Trevcam is an expressive young man. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight? Caller, you there? Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. Quick affirmation for ladies before we get into it. You know, wave your flag high. It's Flag Day. It's always a good old day to wave any flag around. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Oh, hello there, Leslie Tanner. How are you doing this fine evening? This is Reverend at All Cost Money.
Reverend at All Cost Money, it's wonderful to speak to you. I'm doing great tonight. How are you doing, brother?
I am absolutely failing as a reverend. How are you?
What does that mean? What makes wait, go ahead. What was the other thing you were going to say?
Well, I mean, and I'm failing at a conversation because I'd asked you apparently twice how you're doing. I asked you right away at the beginning, you answered, and then I asked again. So I'm failing at conversation as well.
That's true. So, okay, well, that's wonderful. So listen, I think you're a great person to talk to tonight, anchoring ourselves to failure. Because, you know, we've heard a lot, you know, a handful about your life over the the series of calls that you've made into the program and shared with us about what your life looks like, how it's going, how we can all pretty much expect it to go. But before I divulge any of those details from past calls, go ahead and talk to me. I'd like to hear you just, what are your initial thoughts? Anchoring yourself to failure.
So there's a lyric from a song, and the lyric is, I just want to be broke forever. Yeah, that's that shit that no one ever said. And I felt that, and I disagree with it because I would be decidedly okay with being broke forever. I don't think I could handle actual wealth and success. I don't think it's for me.
Interesting. So what do you mean by that?
I mean, like, I don't want like thousands of people knowing my name or billboards or, like I've started streaming. In fact, I'm streaming this right now. I'm okay with never seeing more than maybe 4 or 5 people show up. Success and attention isn't really for me.
It's always interesting. I love talking to you because there's a handful of different reverends that we get to talk to. And
Sober.
So real quick, we've got TravCam with Communal Vision. TravCam says, caller, too late, you're already famous.
I don't need that kind of attention. I don't need that kind of a hate in my life or adoration. Neither is good.
Now,
okay. I am failing as a reverend. I have committed 0 ceremonies. I have done 0 funerals, 0 weddings, 0 pet adoptions. Like, I am absolutely failing as a reverend.
And what are you doing with your life other than those things? What are you so busy doing?
Nothing. I spend a good amount of time playing video games and hanging out on Twitch.
And that's pretty much that. And that's probably, those are your 2 big things that you do, right?
Right. Occasionally I do enjoy, this is a bit off. I enjoy sitting in the woods, preferably near a lake or river, and just doing nothing. Not even fishing. Like, I'll bring a fishing rod with me just so people kind of will leave me alone, right? But I'm not actually fishing. Like, there's no hook or sinker or anything on it. It's just me with the pole.
And why do you do that?
To get away from people and society and the electronics,
Interesting. Okay, so I think, ladies and gentlemen, I think sometimes you inspire a lot of feelings in chat. There's this. But the thing is, like, in some ways, not all the ways, and I think there's a lot of work for you to do here at the program. But in some ways, you're kind of advanced in the program, especially on a night like tonight, right? Anchoring yourself in failure. Anybody with any, familiarity with what you've shared about your life, you can understand that you don't necessarily have a problem with tonight's theme.
No, not one.
Right.
Bit. I have failed so many things in life, Leslie, and I am decidedly okay with it.
You're broke. You're like a middle-aged guy on Twitch all the time. You're
no wife, no kids.
No wife, no kids. You were talking about you called up on like gas station, like heroin once or something. I don't know. What was that stuff?
Hilarious. That was really good stuff. I recommend everyone try that at least once or twice.
What's it called? Go ahead. Can you tell us what that's called again?
7OH.
Okay, so listen. So let's just say we're talking to a brown belt. Okay, maybe not a black belt. I think there's some nuance to the black belt situation if you could ever get there. But we're definitely talking. We're not talking to a CEO right now. Okay, this is somebody who is well versed in tonight's theme, anchoring yourself to failure. Now. One thing though, I think that is interesting, and this is, I work with a lot of people like this, that they're attracted on the surface level to a lot of what we share here, because like the idea of failure being, a means by which to access your true power, you resonate with that, right? Yeah, and I think and that's apparent. You know, there's a certain fluency to our conversations that I don't have to like define or qualify everything. However, there's something that creeps up, and tell me what you think about this. There's something that creeps up. I was working with somebody last week. Is somebody who, you know, has had through a series of abortions, you know, kept like she's a piece of shit. She takes advantage of people, very manipulative, but also finds herself in these like really abusive relationships that, you know, it's like really awful to watch her go through. And, you know, she's had a series of abortions. Finally, she was like 44, 45 years old. She's finally pregnant, gets 7 months miscarriage. And so there's the sessions right after that. You'd think somebody would be so ready for the message of explorations. However, there was something about that her whole life was so immersed in profound failure on nearly every front of her life that it's a sort of like a fish doesn't smell the water kind of thing. Like you're swimming in it, therefore you don't really fully feel the full weight of how big of a fucking loser she is, because she's just sitting at the bottom of the ocean because she's been there her whole life. Does this make sense?
Yeah, a little bit. I can see it.
So what I'm trying to say is that people who are well versed in failing and losing and not achieving, not accomplishing, never really becoming anything, the series of failures have sort of numbed them to the depth of disappointment that they could be tapping into. Pepperoncini,
Sure.
The power of the program is on display right now. Only a guru with your insight could find value in the caller, TPW. Any response to that, Reverend? It all costs money?
Oh yeah, that was so sweet of you. Thank you, Pepperoncini. I appreciate you.
You guys got kind of a little beef, right?
Do we?
A little bit. I mean, maybe you don't return the beef,
Okay.
but you know, he talks shit about you.
Oh, well, that's just, you know, Pepperoncini expressing himself, which is what the program definitely celebrates. Now, I would like to step in real quick and address something real
Please.
fast that Frank said earlier. He said that my spirit animal is the fedora, and I could see that, but my spirit animal is actually more like Andy Kaufman. If you're familiar with Andy Kaufman, that's very close to my heart spiritually.
But he succeeded. So, I mean, he ultimately
Kind of.
failed, dying of cancer. That was
Yeah.
a loser move. But,
Well, did he?
what, died of
Was
cancer?
that not? I mean, yeah. I mean, like that could have also been part of his shtick. I don't know if you're familiar with how he worked as a comedian when he wasn't on Taxi or doing the stand-up stuff. Like, do you remember his beef with Jerry Lawler? That's the Andy Kaufman that I really, really enjoyed. The one who was would hire comedians to do his act like he would, and then he would sit in the crowd and heckle them until like the crowd started booing. That's my comedic spirit animal right there. Is the Andy Kaufman who hated his audience. If that makes a little bit of sense.
Right. So tell me how are you guys like kindred? Do you embody, or does he embody you? Can you draw some connections real quick? We got a Trav Kim Zero communal vision. Kaufman was famously never candid. What you're doing now is anti-Andy.
It really is. Trav, you are 100% correct. You're catching me in a rare, I haven't imbibed any real chemicals today, right? No mushrooms, no hard
So you're like
THC.
Andy Kaufman when you're fucked up.
Constantly, yeah, very much so. But I've always been that way. I really enjoy just pushing the buttons to see who explodes.
Okay. And are you
But I am failing as a reverend. I am very much so failing as a reverend.
I would say
which is
you're,
why I
you're also.
initially called it.
I would say you're failing as Andy Kaufman too.
It's just a night of failures. Oh boy. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, something to reflect on. But
yeah.
listen, again, this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is hopefully, I genuinely have hope that everyone in chat will reach the level that Trav did the communal vision, that Reverend at All Costs Money has reached. Because he is, again, a fish, can't see the water, right? You're so immersed. You are embodying failure to such a profound level that you simply don't even notice it anymore. It's actually, and remember the beginning of the call, he would actually be uncomfortable if he had more than 4 or 5 people watching his stream. The idea of even a modicum of success or achievement is so alienating and so accosting to him.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, if like I get a raid with like 20 or 30 people, I can deal with it. I'll stream or whatever, but like I'm not comfortable with large crowds. Indeed.
Well, I gotta say, if I'm gonna give you some homework, Reverend, it would be...
Oh, I still have that other homework assignment to complete. I took a bunch of pictures. I went to a couple different church services.
Namaste, beautiful. Beautiful. I'd love, if you want to post those in our Discord server, I'd love to see them.
Definitely. What's the new homework, sir?
So this homework is like, I want you in earnest, like in a genuine, earnest, like Oprah Book Club, live, laugh, love kind of way. I want you to make a vision board. Like a classically hopeful vision board. Who you're gonna be, who you are, what your life's gonna look like, how you're gonna get there, etc., etc., etc. I want you to do that and just look at it and sit with all the things that you haven't been able to achieve. But it's gonna require a genuine vulnerability from you though. This is not something I do often.
You know
I don't often prescribe like a vision board, but I think this is gonna do you a lot of good.
All right. I'll think about it. I have one kind of constructed in my head already, but I'll
put it down.
Scratch it. Oh, well, I was thinking I'll scratch it and start over with like the ideal me, the platonic self.
Yeah, there we go.
Right?
Perfect. That's what we're gonna do. That's what I want to see.
You got it. Well, as always, it's been a pleasure, Leslie. Thank you for the insights. I will definitely think on this. Chat. Again, it's always worth calling in. Namaste.
Namaste, brother. Great to talk to you. Revenue at all costs money, huh? Namaste. Evening, M. Robert. How are you tonight? Happy Tuesday to you. How was Saturday, by the way? Did you enjoy that? (872-205-9484). Anchoring yourself to failure. Wonderful, M. Robert. Wonderful. Saturday was awesome. So Devoted Light, M. Robert Kopp is at the Devoted Light stream, exploring our second favorite race. And really enjoyed it. Space Cat enjoyed Saturday except for Nigel's call. Why not? Why didn't you enjoy Nigel's call? I enjoy Nigel's calls. I just wanted, the one thing that was most frustrating for me about Nigel's call was that I want to get, like, what we often get from Nigel is a sort of, we get like a whispered Nigel. We get whispered shadows of Nigel, right? We spend how much of that time trying to define racism. I'm like, brother, just say it. We're talking about a second favorite race. I believe in his heart of hearts is, and if you're listening, to each their own. See, this is what I'm saying, Nigel, is that you're familiar with the range of thoughts that often get labeled as racist, whether they're racist or not. We talked about it on Saturday, right? And so you were in a position to sort of lead us. I was looking forward to hearing more full throttle stuff from you. Pox Holiday, 5 streams, joy, Jots. Namaste, Pox. 5 months, brother. 5 months with Pox. Great to see you, Pox. Namaste. Thanks for being with us tonight. Greg Lobster, good to see you also. Namaste to you. There's playful humor and then there's real ass racism. We were talking about a second favorite race. I mean, I don't understand how you do that without... This is the power of the program. Right? Second favorite race allows you to start ordering the races, but you could, with a second favorite race, you could be very fond of them still. Many of the callers were. How many of you really enjoyed Japanese culture and the Japanese race? You discussed that at length, very excitedly, enthusiastically. But still, it's racist to rank it, and that's what I did. That's what we did together. And then, like I always say, if you haven't chosen your second favorite race, I can hardly begin to describe the power and potential coursing through your veins at this very moment. Was the silver medalist Norwegians? No, we didn't really get into the weeds of the different kinds of whites. We did a little bit on Saturday with Devoted Light. Got into it a little bit, but we didn't really dig deep. Synthberry, if you're in the community of Devoted Light, that's what we did on Saturday. And also, yes. The Italians got ranked. They did. Italians got ranked. We talked about Jenny went off about different races for a while. Kind of full-throated it, for sure. Rihanna, yeah, you did. You missed it. Be there this Saturday, though. We'll have a fun one this Saturday. Me and the producers got something planned. We're gonna need some volunteers. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I could call you tonight?
Yes, hello. My name is Love Bubble the Clown.
Love Bubble the Clown. How are you doing tonight, Love?
I'm doing good, Leslie Tanner. I'm doing very well. I'm Love Bubble the Clown. I do performances for children and children of all ages. Really, just children and also children of all ages. It's a thing we put on our flyer.
Oh, so you got a whole business, it sounds like. Congrats.
Uh-huh. Well, business is business. It's just me and my cell phone. You call me and I come over to your house and do the things that I do. And sometimes I buy balloons or like foam or something like that, depending on the situation. But yeah, it's a business I do. Sure. I calculate on my taxes.
So
recently.
Listen, Love Bubble the Clown, I'd love to speak to you about tonight's theme, if that's okay.
Oh, please.
Tonight we're talking about anchoring ourselves in failure. And from the perspective of a clown, I'd be interested to hear, because I mean, as far as I can tell, nobody's a huge clown fan anymore, right? Not like they used to be.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Everyone loves a clown. They're funny. They have fun, good times. They covered in makeup. They have funny red noses. They jump
that's
around
not my
and
experience at all.
What?
I don't think anybody cares about clowns.
What do you mean?
No,
everyone loves
pretty
the
much
clown.
simply
That's why
that.
the clowns exist.
Well,
That's why clowns exist, Leslie. That's the thing. In order to, why else would you want a clown for anything? It's for joy. and for
Well, I can see.
for
All
having
right.
fun and,
I can
and
see it.
joking
Okay.
and so forth.
Yeah, listen, clowns aren't there. They don't, yeah, clowns suck. Everyone's
Ugh.
saying clowning is dead. Yeah, people are just not
What do you
into
mean?
because nobody
Well,
goes
you
to
jumping around. Did I
circuses.
do a
Nobody,
honk?
Bozo the Clown's not a thing anymore. There's no like children's shows with clowns in them. Nobody thinks that like a honking nose. The only time that anyone's ever discussed clowns in the past like 10 years is in the context of a horror movie, and even then, it barely scratched the mainstream surface.
Oh, you think so, huh? What is SpongeBob? Is SpongeBob not a fucking clown? What is Wacko and Yakko and Dot Water? Are they not fucking clowns? They have red noses. They jump around.
That's
they
like a
do squeak,
30-year-old
squeak sounds.
cartoon.
Well, okay. Well, sure.
And they look like little like skunks or raccoons or something.
Well, I think they're dogs.
Okay, so they're dogs, to answer your question.
Right. Yeah. Well, I answered my own question. The clowns are full of fun. How is it? Okay. Maybe this is why I'm calling, because this is a failure situation. It's like, it's undeniable.
This is going to be a home run, an easy home run. Because tonight we're talking about anchoring ourselves to failure. Quick communal vision from Stone Monster. Sexy clown girls are very nice.
Ooh. Are you kidding me? The clown core with the girls that do the makeup, it's kind of crazy how like hot that is. Is it weird? I mean, I'm already a clown, but like a lot of people I know like dig the clown core way more than I thought they would. They got the black lips, and it's like a blush on them. Somebody's like a gothic clown,
Okay, yeah. Listen, here, this is going to be an easy home run. I'm not saying that, I've never jacked off to a clown, to somebody in clown makeup.
No one can make that. No one can make that claim without being called out on it. Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I couldn't tell you the last time I did it, but I know I have.
It doesn't matter what the last time is, like sooner or later. Yeah.
I'll be honest with that. I'll be honest about that as a man. Yeah. Now,
sure.
Real quick though, this clown stuff, you're gonna be a home run. What you are in right now, Love Bubble, is a professional bubble, so to speak.
Ooh.
Real quick communal vision, Stone Monster 400 is the Clussy fat.
It's gotta be. Because like with all the balloons and like the salsa and so forth, everything's very inflated. It's part of the whole thing, like exasperation and so forth. So the Clussy gotta be huge.
Now, okay, so listen, I'm gonna wrap this up. We're gonna make it real easy for you, okay?
Uh-huh.
You are in a professional bubble, all right? And I mean this with genuine belief in you and with a genuine care and a genuine empathy, all right? You're an excruciating loser.
Oh.
Okay.
That really that hits home.
Yeah.
In a good way. No, it's finally good to hear it, because I always thought I was like kind of the alpha male in most rooms.
Okay, so this is why this is going to be easy. Okay, you're in a professional bubble. You are an excruciating loser that the vast majority of humanity would be able to tell immediately.
Are you sure? Because I thought I was the alpha male in most rooms.
Listen. You don't even need to take my word for it, okay? Here's your homework.
Go ahead.
Hang out with people for an extended period of time that are not clowns, and really compare your life to their life.
Wait, you saying to stay away from like Bertha, the bottomless, or like Kevin, Mr. Seven Devon? Yeah, that's the only name. But he also
I don't
does
know
juggling.
what the hell you just said.
Oh, it's a whole thing.
Okay.
Jesus.
Well, listen, you need to hang out
I
with
can't even
people that are not clowns, because if you immerse yourself in just the most obvious traditional down the middle baselines for like success and normalcy, you're going to see how very, very tragically far you are from it. Okay? You don't need to
Okay.
take my word for it. Just go with a curious mind, put on some normal clothes, and go hang out with people that are not clowns for like a weekend.
You know what? For a show I had a long time ago, I have a what do you call it? Like a polo shirt, a black polo shirt. I'll put that on, and I'll do my hair like the guy from oh god, what do you call him? Oh god, what do you call him? What do you call him? The president. I'll do that.
Yeah, listen, that's very exactly. I mean, it sounds like you know what to
It
do.
looks
You
sharp.
know, and if you can make it like a weekend trip, like if you know some people that are like going to invite you to like a beach house or something, because then you got to immerse yourself in like small talk conversation. You got to ride on a pontoon boat. You got to grill. You got to like drink White Claws. You got to date. This is all like grueling stuff that you're going to have to like sit with these other normal people. And this is, we'll talk about it when you're done, all right?
You know what's funny is I have a bachelor's party happening in a couple of weeks.
Perfect.
I'll go up there, and there's a bunch of people. It's all happening in Cabo San Lucas, of course, and so there's gonna be a bunch of people, and of course my father-in-law is gonna be there, and he's a whole situation where he's very proper and so forth. But maybe I'll learn how to wear like I don't know socks or something, and like a watch from them. But I'm also gonna squirt them with salsa.
No, you're not. Don't.
No, I am.
Leave all that shit at home.
Well, I don't think so. I'm also gonna hit him with a cream pie, and I'm gonna pull out of my big baggy pants. Good night, lovely Goober Tanner.
Eight 872-205-9484. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name's Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie, it's Rihanna's Bananas.
Rihanna, welcome back to the program. How are you tonight?
Doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. I'm having a really great night with the community and exploring tonight's theme.
Fabulous.
Yeah, how are you? How's life been?
Well, I would say it's pretty good. I was able to travel, and now I'm back, and yeah, I would say it's good.
Where'd you go?
I went to Vegas.
Oh, you said that in chat. Yeah, Vegas. How was it? What was the reason for the trip?
Oh, I had to go for a conference, but you know what? It was all paid for, so we got lots of free stuff from drug reps, so it was great.
Yeah, you had some fun still, even though it was for a conference?
Yep, it was great.
Nice. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad you were able to have some fun on top of it, and to do it for free too, basically for free is pretty nice.
Yeah, no, it's I'll take it.
No, okay, so Rihanna, so tonight's theme, and I'm glad you called up because we haven't had a woman call in yet, and I think this is a perspective that is really invaluable. We don't get to hear a female perspective very often when it comes to things like this. Unfortunately, discussions like this get marred and, oh no, it's important for women to, believe in themselves and for women to, be empowered, et cetera, et cetera. And very infrequently, it's very sad to me as a therapist that we don't get to discuss the breadth and depth of female failure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah. So listen, tonight, let's just talk about some failures, right? When we talk about failures, what's the first thing that comes to mind? It could be you, a personal failure, or just like women's failures in general.
Yeah, I would say one women's failure in general is just, not enough of being able to get quaaludes and stuff again. Like being able to just not work. That sounds lovely.
Oh, say that one more time. I think I misheard you. I'm going to turn it up a little bit so I can hear you.
Yeah. No, I think the biggest failure is just not working and not getting our hands on quaaludes and all that other good stuff. Like, we don't get that anymore.
So you're saying it's a failure to work, to have a job?
Yeah. To just like have everything, just be a stay-at-home person sounds awesome. And then go out to like, I don't know, some kind of like event with just girlfriends where you just chit chat, but really you just day drink and you hang out. And then you go home, you maybe make some dinner, and then, you take some drugs and you go to sleep, and then do it all over again.
I'm gonna 100%. I'm gonna back you up on that. This is something I personally, Leslie Tanner, agree with. I think that the entire movement of feminism in the 20th century really, it's funny because it's, in as much as it quote unquote empowered women, they also were maybe the most critical and effective scabs that existed.
Yeah, and it was great. And we got like
not
really
great.
Cool outfits. We got really great, like we could go get our hair done and nails done. We could go just do leisure.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think
all the time.
I think the women's the thrust of feminism that pushed women into the workforce is a really good example in a lot of frameworks. One way we could look at it is a really profound failure on behalf of women.
Yeah. We could just be hanging out, enjoying, then just go golf or go do work or whatever.
Communal vision from TravCam. Caller is so right. Making money independent of work is the ultimate freedom.
Yeah, it's great. I think it's 10 out of 10.
So you're saying that women should not be working?
Yeah, I think, they should not be working until they like get like a husband in that like stereotypical 1950s housewife vibe. Sometimes you have to work as a secretary or whatever, and then they get the husband, then they can quit. Like you can do that route, but then you don't do anything.
So what you see as a landing spot is maybe like right after the war, middle of the century, where women were. I mean, it came with a certain amount of chauvinism, of disrespect towards women. But ultimately, you're seeing that contract, that period of time should be the gold standard through which, if you were going to put together a movement of women to achieve certain, circumstances, that's what you would do. You'd put us back in the 50s.
Yeah. And then again, we just hang out. We enjoy the day. We maybe do a garden party. We just host things if we feel like it. And then, if you want to do some uppers and downers, you got those. They prescribed them like candy back in the day,
Well, let's take it one step farther. Would you say that it's a mistake and I mean this genuinely. I know we like to joke around and play around, but I mean this question genuinely. Do you think it's a mistake to have let women vote?
Not necessarily, because I do feel like you want to be able to vote to make sure, like, I just saw something that was shocking that I guess in the UK, unless you're like older than a certain year, you can't buy cigarettes anymore. And I think if people are allowed to vote to say, no, you can get cigarettes whenever you want, I would want to make sure I could vote for that, you know?
Interesting. So it's about cigarettes for you.
Yeah. Or, you know, being able to say, hey, I don't want to get imprisoned for having a little, you know, LSD on hand or ketamine or marijuana.
Pepperoncini, caller, why are you breathing so loud?
I guess I'm just so excited about the potential of going back to the 1950s and just living life.
I mean, I personally think it was a mistake to let women vote.
I mean, to each their own.
But I mean, I think democracy is its own multi-level marketing campaign, and I think it's a mistake to begin with. TravCam0, caller, you're doing fine. Pep is trying to hurry you along.
Oh, gotcha. I know, pepperoncini, classic.
So, okay, so do you work right now, right?
Yes, I do.
And you see this as a failure, right? You're upset with the role that you have to play in any workplace.
Yeah, it's annoying. I mean, I make a good bit of money, but I still I have to like wake up. I have to go to like stupid meetings. I have to talk to people and deal with people in general. I don't get to sleep in, you know.
Well, let's do a little bit of a communal vision. TravCam0, caller, I'm glad you were kind about that. Pep is a really good people and mod for Leslie.
Yeah, no problem. I know I'm not too awful.
No, I think you honestly could turn up a little bit. I think you're sitting on a nuclear reactor of sorts.
Well, I mean, if Pep really wanted to do something, then he should just terminate the call, you know. But maybe doesn't have enough bits to do it.
So, okay, I think in terms of failure, women's failures entering the workforce and enshrining their entrance into the workforce as a form of empowerment. I see, would you go as far as to say that feminism in the 20th century was a profound spiritual failure?
I mean, your words, but sure.
All right, namaste. Thanks so much for the call, Rihanna.
Thanks. Bye.
Of course, I was brave enough to say the words. Rihanna agreed, though. They might as well be her words. Real quick affirmation for ladies. Empowerment. Do you really feel powerful? In your heart of hearts, look down at your arms. Do you feel powerful? Remember, I do this out of empathy. I'm a trained, licensed therapist. I simply offer you reality through the program of explorations. Yes. 872-205-9484. Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Announcement, we'll be doing another Community of Devoted Light stream this Saturday. It'll be a lot of fun. Like I said, we've got something special planned. It's going to involve it's small group stuff, audience participation. It'll be a lot of fun, I promise that. Just come ready and willing to just get your hands dirty. We got some fun exercises. Real quick, Nigel Pennyworth, thanks so much for the bits. Quick guided meditation, just free form off the top of the dome, no suggestion. The water feels cold at first, but upon further inspection, you can't tell whether it's cold. After a moment, the water feels hot, but you look for evidence of burning and find nothing. You look even harder at your body, questioning the sensory organs relating you to the reality you find yourself immersed in. You find that you cannot trust it. Have you ever been able to trust it? The dog starts licking your balls. You forgot that you put peanut butter down there. You know that, what that feels like. You know that. Feels good. Namaste, Nigel Pennyweather. Blessings and namaste to Nigel for that guided meditation for everybody. Logan Brogan, not sure if he liked that meditation. Cool, I guess. Eight 872-205-9484. Am I able to send meditations backwards through time? Well, funnily that you ask, I actually send them independent of time. They originate, basically I have worked this program to the extent that, I can't be said to exist in time. Do I move through the fourth dimension of linear time in our shared reality? Sure, as I must. But ultimately, I have peeled back my being to something more foundational than time or space. And in doing so, when I bring up a meditation like that, I am drawing from a sense of reality that would boggle your mind. And in doing so, I send it both into the past and into the future. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name's Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie, it's Nigel again.
Nigel, great to hear from you, Nigel. Hopefully we won't get a dropped call again.
Yeah, sorry. I dropped my phone this morning, and I've been having the reception's been going in and out. But
that's the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it though. So listen, we were just about to get into the theme when you dropped off last time. So let's go ahead and jump right back in. Anchoring yourself to failure.
I fucked up a lot growing up. One time I was an alcoholic.
One time you were an
drinking.
alcoholic?
Yeah, for about 10 years. I was
One
drinking,
time I was an alcoholic for 10 years.
Yeah.
I like your choice of words.
Funny thing, when I was growing up, I didn't drink until I was 21. My dad was a drunk, so I never wanted to drink alcohol. Hated it. And a friend took me to a bar, and I guess it's in my blood. So I ended up, I drank for 10 years straight. Did a lot of stupid stuff. Yep. Another time in my life, I was selling drugs. This was when we were in Fallujah, and this was when heroin was really coming in strong in the United States.
Sure.
Before fentanyl, and I ended up wasn't really doing it, but I ended up I was shooting up heroin for about a year, and I'm trying to kill myself.
Sure.
But hey, I'm one of the few that survived, and I'm still here.
So so let me repeat this back. I want to make sure I heard it right. You came back from Fallujah, started shooting up, but survived.
No, I was. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. I was in the Marines for a bit, and I had a piss test coming up. Some of the staff sergeants told us some information about
my goodness, juicy call to get a dropped. Nigel, bummer. We got to get you.
Hello.
There you are.
Hey, son of a bitch. Yeah, I was cutting out for a bit. Can you hear me?
So staff sergeant told you, and then it cut out.
We were talking.
Dropped out again. Nigel, it was getting good. I wanted to hear about that. That was some juicy stuff. I was very excited to talk to you about that. Maybe sometime, some other time. Don't worry about it. We'll get to it. I'll remember that. I'll definitely remember those details. 872-205-9484. Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Tonight we're anchoring ourselves to failure. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. Tonight we're exploring anchoring ourselves to failure on Explorations. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hi, Leslie. I'm so sorry. This is the worst chatter in your chat. You know who I am. The worst what? The worst chatter in your chat. It's me. I'm so sorry for failing all the time.
Is this Bubbles the clown or Love Bubble?
No, this is the worst chatter in your chat. This is the Bubbles, guys. This is something else. But this is the worst chatter in your chat.
Well, what's your name?
I don't want to say because you know who I am. You know who I am. I'm the worst one. I'm one of the. Listen, look at these people. Look. It's one of us.
Are you Toaster?
Oh, I could be.
Are you
maybe
Onion
maybe
Plug?
I am.
Are you Logan the Brogan?
I could be. No, Leslie, I'm so sorry. I always fuck up. I always say stupid things. I've been so stupid. It's these crazy, stupid shit. I'm so sorry, honestly.
Well, you've been terminated. Fram, we are terminating whoever that was. All these crazy voices are making my penis soft. So Fram, we are looking down at a soft penis, wishing it was hard. All you can hear are these damned voices. Namaste, Fram. Cannot thank you enough for those bits. That's very generous of you. And I love to see people kind of get upset with each other here on Explorations. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What's something I could call you tonight?
Hey, it's Fram. That wasn't fucking me. All right? It wasn't me.
That wasn't you calling and doing that funny little voice?
No. See, even Peppercorn says, you never heard you do a funny voice because you don't even know how to have fun. There you have it.
Wait, so are you saying that there's truth to that statement? Peppercorn saying that you can't do a funny voice because you don't know how to have fun?
Yeah, I've changed my mind now. I like that opinion. It works for me, so I'm going to go with it.
Okay, so you don't know how to have fun. And would you say that that's a failure that you have in your life?
I guess so, yeah. I guess we found a topic. I just called him the bitch.
And so you don't know how to have fun. What are some ways you try to have fun but fail miserably?
Sometimes I do try to do funny voices and everybody laughs at me, and then it makes me not want to do funny voices anymore.
Fidgety with a sub, namaste. Helping pay Leslie's phone bill, says Fidgety fools around. Namaste and congrats on the 21 months. 21 months with Fidgety. Blessings and namaste. I was just thinking about your username earlier today.
That's almost 2 years. That's crazy.
I know. We're 3 months from 2 years with Fidgety. Namaste, Fidgety.
Peppercorn says she's never heard me do a funny voice. I think you're lying. Except we're talking about how I don't do funny voices.
Give us a little communal vision real quick before that. Stone Monster 400. Framward does great SpongeBob characters. Please do some for us. Please. Love you, Fram.
No. Everybody knows I don't perform on command. Everybody knows that.
No, listen, I don't want you to perform, Fram. That's the last thing I want you to do. But what I do want you to do is give us an example of one of these voices that you know are shit. One of these ones that really sour the vibe, ruin the party, make the vibe go from like a 7 to like a 3?
No, I'm not gonna do the Chinese Morrissey again. I told Cy that
Chinese
was
Morpheus?
a private Chinese Morrissey.
Oh. Just do the voice you just did, coward, says Trav.
Oh my god. Travcam is like my least favorite regular caller, and we just had It All Costs call in, so.
So you're saying you like Trav less than It All
Way
Costs?
less. Just way less. As
Wow.
of this moment, just way less, yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Let's see if it's gonna work.
Oh, he's never called in his life? Well, I don't know who I'm thinking of, my bad. Peppercorn just did 15 funny voices. She says she should call in. Call in, Peppercorn. I'm gonna hang up and you're gonna call in and you're gonna do the funny voices, all right?
So go ahead, give us a Chinese guy.
No, Leslie, no.
I don't want you to perform. This is not perform means you're gonna put your heart into it and hope to connect with someone. I want you to just acknowledge that this is gonna failure. This is gonna be a failure. No one's gonna like it. It's gonna fuck up the vibe. But I want to see it.
No, I'm on thin ice, Leslie. I'm on thin ice. I can't really go into details about why I can't do a funny voice right now, but I just can't. I can't do it.
Why not? I don't understand.
I just can't. Why are you crying?
What is this?
so
I
hard?
can't. What is this? Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't. What? Why?
I don't want to get into it. Can we just move on? What? Hello?
Yeah, there's a Jazz Express, so I'm filling in with a little bit of jazz here and there.
Thank God.
Peppercorn Patty says, see what Leslie just did? That was a funny voice. He's not the Squishbone said something. Okay, try, Nigel, thank you so much for the 50 bits. Pepperoncini, Fram is a gay AI that we all teamed up and killed, FYI.
Everybody is fucking obsessed with me, dude. Like, just after the show, go into Discord and look. And just see how obsessed these people are with me. Hold on, I gotta talk to somebody in chat real quick.
When you're lying on your deathbed, this was your chance to shine. You will think on this moment, says Stone Monster.
Why do you have to say shit like that to me live on air, dude?
TravCam0, thanks for recognizing my never calling in caller. Do a Japanese guy.
How come nobody has termed me yet? Everybody's always talking about how much they don't like me and how they're gonna term me instantly.
Stefan the Mongol, 5 community subs. Stefan the Mongol coming in hot and heavy with 5 community subs. Extremely generous of Stefan the Mongol. Namaste to Stefan. Blessings to you. Okay, try your voice, but a little high.
Oh, like this? Did that come through? Are you there? How come I can't hear you?
Okay, now high. Now
Hello?
Drop the R's. Drop the R's. High voice, drop the R's.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
That's fine.
Can you hear me?
If you're talking, I can't hear you anymore. Hold on.
It should be coming through. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. Yeah, it's coming through on like everything. There's something wrong with your call.
Oh, there you are. Okay, you're back.
Okay, listen. High voice, now drop the R's.
High voice, drop the R's?
Yeah.
What do you mean drop the R's?
Like Carl Childers, namaste and welcome on in, Carl. Blessings to you. Great to have you, Carl. Try say like I want a glass of water, but don't pronounce the R at the end of water. High voice, no R. Go.
high voice and no R. I want a glass of water.
See, that was pretty good.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, I did a funny voice. But now we're not on failure anymore. What the fuck?
Well, I think, let's see here. Vaginal return. Stone Monster 400, I like...
Oh, is he speaking Welsh?
Doving cows. Dwiving calves.
Dwiving cows.
Yeah.
Oh, that was one that we were having a lot of fun with. See, I did the Weepod voice like a whole bunch with y'all. Y'all just have selective memory.
So, listen, Fram, this is...
Shut the fuck up, Pepperoncini. Oh my fucking god. Sorry.
Okay, so listen, I think I'm getting a clearer picture of like how you like, how you, I don't know, how it's kind of deteriorating on the vibe right now.
It's deteriorating on the vine?
Vibe.
Oh, what the fuck does that mean?
Like you're deteriorating the vibe a little bit, and I'm trying to.
Good. Yeah.
It's like a magic trick that you're doing.
That's my best. I think that's my best magic trick is ruining the vibes. Yeah. I'm really good at that.
Beautiful. Yeah. Namaste, everybody, for that Jazz Express. Blessings and namaste to everybody for being involved in that.
Oh, is it finally over?
Yeah, it's over. So okay, so would you say that your vibe isn't great overall?
No, my vibes are fantastic. I can calibrate them to just be really sour pretty easily.
Calibrating
overall,
vibes, and is that? Would you say that your flexibility with that? How did you attain that ultimately? How did you get that ability to dial in a vibe?
Oh no! What I had to do was learn how to be regular, how to have good. I started out pretty sour, and it was the opposite of what you're saying. So I learned how to be good. My natural expertise is being bad.
So you're okay.
I'm really fucking it up for you, huh?
So you know, and it's not even learn how to be good like you learned how to do a funny voice. Well, you did a funny voice though.
I did.
Yeah, you succeeded. Weirdly enough.
Weirdly enough. I'm not used to success.
Like you could. That could be your funny voice now. Just hi and then don't say the R's, and it will crush. I'll bet.
Just hi and don't say the R's. All right.
Let's do some other phrases.
Bro.
I'm trying to think of a phrase.
It just seems like you don't have a strong vision for this.
Communal vision from Peppercorn Patty. Say my name is Fram and I'm a bitch.
Fuck you.
Okay, so Fram though, let's take it serious. Let's get into the theme. Anchoring ourselves to failure.
All right.
Like, what have you you know, you've sparsely here and there shared bits of your life with us, but you know, not on a consistent enough level where I think that the chat is going to understand. It'll have a clear picture of what your life looks like. So, can you give us something just off the top of the dome, a failure that you have experienced and participated in?
Oh, I haven't had a job in like 2 years, and I've been trying to have a job
in 2 years.
I've been trying real hard to have a job. It ain't working out.
And what's going on with that? Why? How have you fucked that up?
I don't know exactly, but I have. Like, people always seem really excited, and then you know, I mean, like people doing like cold recruiting calls or emails or whatever the fuck, and then I sit down to actually talk to them, and the vibes just, you know, they go to shit. They just go to shit.
And why is it? Why do you think that is?
I mean, we get on the topic of AI, and you know, I have pretty low impulse control, so my natural impulse is to say how I feel about these things, and a lot of companies are using AI in really stupid fucking ways. And you know, I just blurt shit out, and they're not always on the same page. I think is really honestly what I
Communal
calibrate
vision.
around a little more with it.
Godspeed. 240,000 kilometers above the Earth, the Gigaland's orbital battery slides into an optimal firing position. Plasma conduits incandescent as they charge the shot. Normally only useful against a stationary target, but the Guru has done his job, tracing Fram's location and keeping him in one place using the old funny voice method. The power of the sun aimed directly at him. As he attempts to drop the R, Fram notices pebbles lifting off the ground, the precursor to annihilation.
Yeah, he was in war, and I think some shit hit his head, or he got hit with a rocket or something. And now he does this.
A lot of vets do that, right?
Yeah.
A lot of
He's
vets
not quite a
they
gun
come back
autist.
fucking retarded, even more retarded.
Yeah.
Than they.
He's not quite a
before they
gun
left.
autist, but yeah.
Yep. Now, okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this interview technique of knowing exactly what they want to hear and saying the opposite.
Yeah. It's not working.
So you would say pretty consistently over the past 2 years, you have not once succeeded in getting a job using this strategy.
Yeah, I don't think so. No. I'm still
Would you say that
unemployed, so I'm gonna assume that I have not got a job. But it's possible that, you know, I received the offer and just didn't go or get the message, you know.
Would you say that you're sort of libidinally invested in losing and failing?
Libidinally invested, like it gets my dick hard?
Sure, yeah. That's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Because when you walk out, see, now this is perfect. Honestly, I'm so glad that we got here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for a strategy to fail, if you're looking to anchor yourself to failure, one of the most effective ways to do that is finding a principle that you believe in. Finding like a moral principle that you really genuinely hold close to your heart. Focus on it. Allow it to inform your sense of integrity, your sense of self, and really ride that bitch until the wheels fall off. And I guarantee you, the wheels will fall off. You will lose. You will be defeated. You will not enact the world that you want, and you will get your face shoved in your little doo-doo pile every single time. Like Fram is kind of exemplifying for us right now.
Yeah. I was definitely listening. Yeah, I'm exemplifying, right? I'm signifying. Yeah.
Fram.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fram.
Yeah.
Listen, you don't even know how much you're embodying the program tonight.
Oh no, I do. I for sure know. I know.
I don't think so.
Know.
A little bit maybe. You're a bright guy, but.
You think I can't see it all?
Not, you know, if you could, then you'd be here ultimately, right? You'd be in the hot spot, the guru seat.
Well, then I don't think you would just give it up. What would that scenario? You're just like, oh wow, you're smarter than me. Here's the microphone.
I mean, do you want this? Would you want to do this?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Excuse me. Yeah, no, I don't want to do this. Every Tuesday and Thursday and sometimes Saturday, and people bitch and whine. And...
Right, you've seen what I have to do with people.
Yeah. I think the weirdest thing though is when people are like unexpectedly nice to you, like you just spend an evening brutalizing them for their own benefit. I'm not saying it was an accident.
Right.
But then they're like, oh, thank you, Guru. Oh, yeah, I feel so much better. Like that was the point. You know, that would really fuck me up. Like you spend hours on this shit and to have somebody thank you.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to understand it in context. These people call in and they think they're getting something. Hi, Leslie, it's me, Rihanna's Bananas. Fram, play Let's Get It Started by the Black Eyed Peas on Tidal.
I fucking hate the Black Eyed Peas.
Could you sing a little bit of that song before we end the call?
I don't even know the song.
Let's get it started in hot.
Oh yeah, no, I know the song. Kinda.
Yeah, it's classic.
I'm not gonna sing it though.
And give us a little bit. Do it in that funny voice.
The high pitched voice?
Yeah.
You're asking a lot, man.
High pitch, no R's, Black Eyed Peas. Go.
Frankly, you're asking a lot.
High voice, no R's. Let's get it started, or let's maybe do another Black Eyed Peas song. Boom Boom Pow.
I don't know that one at all. I don't like this band.
You're 2000 and late.
Oh man, I don't feel good, dude.
It's 2008 and you're 2000 and late. Sing that in a high little voice.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go, I think.
Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name's Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
You can call me Pepperoncini.
Pepperoncini. Welcome back to the program. Brother Cheen, how are you tonight?
Oh, I'm just doing swell, Guru. How are you?
Oh, it's so great to hear from you, Cheen. You're always a breath of fresh air around these parts.
Oh, thank you, Guru. You know, I love the program, so that's why I'm here.
Right. Of course. Well, Cheen, we're talking about failure, as you know, anchoring yourself to failure on Explorations. Thanks, YOLO. What's your thoughts right now? What do you got cooking in that oven? Do you have any reactions to different calls or an idea, like it sort of brought up a memory of a failure from the past? Peppercorn Patty says, do a funny voice. Show Fram how it's done, please.
Hey, my name's Stupid Motherfucker. Hey, how you doing, Guru?
That was a terrific example.
Thank you. Can I do Stewie? I don't think it'll be very good, but it might be funny.
Give it a shot.
Okay. Oh, I'm Stewie. I'm a gay little baby. I'm British and whatnot. I'm Stewie.
Yeah, he's got a... Hello, mother. Hello, mother.
What the deuce? What the deuce? What the deuce? He's Scottish Stewie.
I've soiled myself. I've soiled myself.
And then there's Brian the dog, and he's actually kind of smarter than everyone else in the house.
Brian the dog. He's got kind of a dry, direct voice.
Yeah, he's kind of like, he's a little sarcastic like Chandler from Friends.
Peppercorn Patty says, do Lois.
Peter, stop eating all the iced tea. Peter, stop eating up all the iced tea. All right, shut up, you stupid bitch. Hey, shut up, you stupid bitch.
Communal vision from Fran Art. Can you do Billy Butcher? I know I'm not in a position to make requests, but can you just do it?
Oi! We got a top Homelander. Is that?
Oh, I hate the soups.
I hate soup. Oh yeah, these soups are really blokes on my bollocks.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Fluxstorm said, that's really good.
Yeah, thank you, Fluxstorm. Oi, I'm Billy Butcher, and I'm gonna top all these soups, and I'll get revenge for me wife getting raped by Homelander.
Nothing I hate more than me wife being raped.
When I heard that me wife got raped, I was like, what the deuce? Because he's British too, right? Like Stewie.
Right.
So he would say,
what the deuce?
He would say, what the deuce?
He would. He would. He and he's got that devil may care grin.
Right. And he's always being foiled by his mom / Homelander.
Yeah. Always putting like a new diaper on him. Rihanna's Bananas. Hi, Leslie. It's Rihanna's Bananas. Pepperoncini, thank you for anchoring us in failure with this call. Namaste. Any response to that?
Oi, Rihanna, you gotta stop doing bad commuter visions. Oi, it's total shite. In me flat, it's like in me loo, the shite in me loo before I flush it.
Oi.
Oi.
Right. Something like that. That was pretty good. That was really good.
It's fucked up that the British get oi. We should be able to get oi.
Yeah, I mean, you could honestly, well, it depends. One thing I'd like to say is that you could take it from them. They're not a very strong nation, but their particular brand of like poor retarded people is like, there's something to them. They got some juice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
You mean like chavs? Like a Raji type, but not as like reflective and
no.
And sensitive as a Raji, but
Raji
Raji adjacent.
Raji probably listens to like cool music or something. I'm talking like you look into this guy's eyes and you're like, I might as well be looking into an ape's eyes right now.
you thought only like the royalty did like inbreeding, and yet this just like common street trash in England looks like 100 years of inbreeding has occurred.
Yeah, yeah, and it's brutal. You can feel it. They don't know the ABCs, but they'll tell you that they do.
You're like, say them like, how about I stab you with me knife? Oi!
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, wow.
I'm gonna nick your wallet and stab you with me knife.
Can you do Swedish?
They don't have guns there.
Can you do Swedish chef from in year 21, someone's going to discover the recordings of streams and will air them to the public. Maybe that's true, Ham Mods. We could only be so lucky. Stone Monster 400 with a communal vision real quick. Pep, can you do Saturday morning cartoon peoples like Thundar Barbarian or Thundercats? I don't know. I don't remember any of the
Prime.
races.
I'm a gay guy. I'm a gay robot. Optimus Prime. Here, I transform into a gay guy.
I transform. Can you do Dave Chappelle doing Prince from Real Hollywood Stories? Says Fram.
I don't think I can. I haven't seen that sketch in so long.
He just kind of. Hey, he speaks all airy like this. Chin, can you please do Herbert the Pervert from the hit show Family Guy?
Why would I do it? You're so much better at it, Peppercorn. Herbert the Pervert is like, it's like walk-in level, frankly.
Pierogi University with a communal vision. Or no, this is Rihanna. Pepperoncini, you're total shite. In me flat. Oi, you're like the shite in my loo before I flush it. Oi.
That's what I said.
Yeah, Rihanna, that wasn't very strong. I mean, to be honest with you. Pierogi University with a subscription, entrepreneur as well, did not know that. Pepperoncini, can you do an impression of Fram?
I'm a gay AI that doesn't like to have fun or do stuff, and I'm stupid, and I don't have a job, and I'm scared of a resume, and I'm like video games, and I'm stupid and gay, and I'm an AI.
Beep boop, beep boop. I like to suck other men's penises. Beep boop.
And I have a small penis. You need a tweezer to get any motion on it.
I only want men to suck on my very small penis.
Honestly, I know men want to do it because they're worried they'll go to jail. Even though I'm a full-grown man, they think it's some sort of like charge they'll get.
They think it's like an entrapment sting.
Like you're just like a child.
My penis is My penis is so small, everyone feels like it's like a To Catch a Predator thing, but it's not.
I gotta get out of here! Ah!
I can't go back. That's fun.
Yeah, that's Fran. That's it. All right.
Oh my gosh, we've been rated by 90s Craig. Blessings and namaste. 90s Craig, join me in welcoming 90s Craig, guys. The gaggle of goofballs from 90s Craig joining us tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner, where tonight we are exploring anchoring ourselves to failure. And we are speaking to producer and moderator Pepperoncini, who made some time to call into the program tonight. Namaste, 90s Craig, welcome on in. Great to have you. Please, sit tight. Tonight is the most effective personal power program, as it always is, here at Explorations. And so right now Pepperoncini was doing impressions, and weirdly enough, pretty good ones though, kind of flaunting himself before the defying the theme tonight of failure. So we're having fun, but also kind of doing the opposite of what we said. So before he goes, we are going to take him to task a little bit. 90s Craig, how was the stream over there? I know you probably are tired. You got to get out of here. By all means, go rest that mind and heart of yours, but let me know the vibe that we just took in, because sometimes the stream sucks. I get it, all right? Of course, this one doesn't. But sometimes I've seen other streams suck, and I'd like to know, what kind of vibe. Did somebody do something like really homophobic, like right before you hit raid, and you're like, oh shit, we just invoked, a hate crime, and before we headed over to Explorations, everyone's gonna think I'm a homophobic guy. Brudrewski, namaste, welcome on in.
Well, it's the 90s, so that kind of thing was allowed.
That's true. That's
then.
true. It was the 90s. You could really say it. You could, 1984 style, we can't even say that stuff now. We've been mind controlled by, the powers that be, that we can't even express ourselves like we could in the 90s.
Yeah, I love the 90s.
Not this
so
time,
Craig,
says
I'm gonna check it out.
Not this time. They were watching VHS golf, VHS wrestling. Namaste. That sounds like a fun time. That sounds like a damn fun time. I'm gonna make sure I follow you. I may be homophobic, so I'd better leave. Man with hats, no. Don't even worry about it. Genuinely, don't worry about it. How do I follow your fucking channel? I don't know what these buttons are. I'll do it later. I don't know. I get confused by this UI. Anyway, so Pepperoncini, listen, you kind of just put on a masterclass. You just did a bunch of impressions and led everybody in a lot of laughter. Gifting a sub to 90s Craig. Very generous of you, by the way.
Yeah, well, he's got to know about the program, so...
Yeah, I think you're really going to enjoy yourself here. 90s Craig, also, and all other followers, welcome to Matt YYZ. YYZ, interesting name. Now, real quick, you really defied the theme tonight in a number of ways, putting on a masterclass of short form improvisation, various impressions, very fun, everybody enjoyed themselves. What's something that you feel as if you are not good at?
I think a lot. There's a lot of things in this world you can do, and you can be really bad at them.
Sure, that's 100% true.
I started dabbling with music stuff, and I'm terrible at it. I really.
Interesting. What kind of terrible? Because you're a creatively minded guy, so you have some insight into, creativity in general. But when it comes to music, what's your blind spot? What makes you a piece of shit at music?
I just don't remember. I did the trumpet for like 1 year.
Oh, that's right.
Or a couple of years, 2 years in middle school. So I played the trumpet, and then I played the like brass baronet, like the medium-sized one between the two, but whatever that fucking baritone.
Baritone.
Yeah. And I played that because my buzz was so bad. But I'm just like fucking around with this little thing that's like kind of like a auto harp in a way. mini chord, and it's like little chords and stuff like that. I don't know any theory about it or anything. So I'm just pressing buttons and I don't know, just like it's like I'm jerking myself off playing with it, you know, the little toy. There's no. I'm not creating anything beautiful. So I think a failure in that way, right? Just like jacking myself off playing music. No one gives a shit about it.
You know, that I know what you mean. It's a sweet spot in some ways, but other ways you're producing well, that's part of the gift of musicians and musicianship is, you know, they work 2 or 3 times harder than the normal person and produce just huge swaths of absolutely nothing.
Yeah. So it's like I almost feel like I gotta do, if I invest myself in it and really like put my nose to the grindstone and create some sort of learning plan for myself, and I'm practicing and all that, I'll probably still suck. So it's like, just go ahead and get the failure out of the way. Just don't try very hard.
It's interesting because you know some people they hear that failure is good, right? They come to the program, they think, oh, failing, yeah, sure, I'll just suck shit and not try and blah blah blah. But ultimately, in order to truly fail and reap the benefits of that within the program of explorations, what you need to be doing is trying and failing. You need to have something invested in order to lose it, and it sounds like you're on that path.
Yeah, I think so, right? Like if I want to use the music for something or build something, some creative thing.
Yeah, share the music. Yeah, that is a one-way ticket to failure. You got to share that music.
Yeah, express, right? Isn't that the?
Yep.
Goes back to the tenet of expressing.
Yes, indeed.
Like, think about you ever seen that video of the guy who's like shitting on the trumpet player, and he's like, I put Bob Dylan on. I called Bob Dylan on stage at the World's Fair in 1964.
That little guy.
And yeah, he's a little like that trumpet player made that guy spasm out. Like a little 3-foot man just absolutely went ape on him. Talk about a power of failure.
No, truly. And it's unfortunate to see him with like a degree of like normalcy and self-awareness. He was on the Adam Friedland show where he was like, I just want to see you tarting out.
Yeah.
You know, not just for entertainment value, which is true, but also, you know, in terms of your power. This normal guy, you know, look under the hood stuff is kind of made me disappointed and sad.
Yeah, no, it was, we wanted the unbridled rage.
Exactly.
You know,
impotent unbridled rage.
Powered by his own failures.
Yes.
Right?
Oh.
Thinking that he was like Salieri level of thinking about himself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I love, the 100%. So you get it. Your mind is in the exact place it should be in order to engage with music, in my opinion, as a therapist. Stone Monster 400. Hey, Pep, could you try to Singing Girls on Film by Duran Duran for the 90s crowd?
Man.
You started breaking up a little bit.
Lithium? Was it Lithium? Was that the name of the... No, the one by... What was the name? Is it Lithium? What's that song?
Like Pearl Jam?
No, it was... Fuck. Anyway, see, I just don't know anything. Glycerin, thank you for... Lithium.
I knew what you meant, though. Don't let the days go by. Oh, that was Bush.
Don't let the days go by.
Was it Bush?
Lionel Kane.
Bush. Peppercorn Patty, hey, Cheen, before you go, can you do an Aussie accent? Something like, oi, would rather drag my dig through 10 miles of broken whiskey bottles than to have those assholes on my boat again. That was honestly, Peppercorn Patty just spelled that out phonetically, and that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, because they dictated it to you like that, right?
Yeah, it literally had to dictate it exactly like that to me through the dictation software.
Yeah.
So I can't read it. So okay, continue though. I'd love to. So
I think she wanted me to do. I think she wanted me to do that too.
An Aussie accent?
Yeah. Let's see.
Here, I'll put it in production chat.
I would rather drag my dick through 10 miles of broken whiskey bottles than have these assholes on my boat again.
I would Okay, namaste.
Namaste.
Yes, you did, Jenny. You left me a voicemail because I didn't accept your call. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I could call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie, it's Toaster.
Toaster, how you doing tonight, best friend?
I'm a little bit concerned about something that might have happened on your stream earlier.
What happened?
I was told that there was a person doing a funny voice, and the chat thought that they were me, Toaster, and I was streaming this entire time. I did not call in at all.
Yep, I know.
So I just want to clear up that confusion.
Yep.
What do you mean you know?
No, so listen, yeah, no, somebody called in, they did a funny little voice, and they said they were the worst person in chat, and everybody was like, is it Toaster?
They said they were the worst person in chat?
Yeah, that was the premise of their call.
They said they called in, did a funny little voice, and then said that they themselves were the worst person in chat.
Yep.
While they were calling, they said that they were the worst person in chat.
Yep, and then everyone in chat said, oh, is this Toaster?
Yeah, but how were they in the chat if they were calling?
That maybe they were on desktop.
But did anyone know who it was in the chat?
No, everybody guessed that it was you, like, because they don't like you or something. Peppercorn Patty, Toaster, could you do an Aussie accent? Something like, life is like a she sandwich. The more bread you have, the more she you have to eat.
Stop it. Leslie, I'm very disturbed right now. I'm just very
You're
disturbed. Not okay.
You're disturbed. My best friend and my producer streamed on a Explorations night.
You want to go there?
Yes,
right
I
now?
do.
What I'm going through, with all of what I'm going through right now?
What are you going through?
And here's another thing. Peppercorn Patty said on my stream that she was going to sleep. We played Connections a little bit. She popped in. We played some Connections, and she said, "Good night. I'm going to sleep." And then I see her. And then she's out and about everywhere. She's everywhere suddenly.
Okay.
It's weird. So like, what's going on there? Why is she even here right now?
Well, she saw that Explorations was online. It's like, oh, fun, a fun and engaging stream.
She was supposed to be sleeping like an hour ago.
Yeah, I guess she decided that this was a higher priority for her in her life.
I guess she decided to lie to my ass. I guess that's what she decided. And to backstab me.
Real quick, Stone Monster 400. Toaster, could you do Fram? Could you do Fram doing Squidward?
No, I'm not doing anybody. I'm pissed, Leslie.
You streamed during entire Explorations tonight, and you're calling me to tell me that you're pissed.
Yeah, I was having fun with my friend playing Slay the Spire 2. Is that illegal in America?
So you had to stream to do that?
Yes.
You had to stream on Twitch.TV in order to do that?
Yes, because I need to find fresh faces, Leslie. Because guess what?
What are you, a talent scout? You casting a new Marvel movie? What are you doing? Looking for fresh faces?
What? Now it's illegal to be a talent scout too?
Pepper and
Did that get
Cheney, we
banned?
said we were going to do a Talking Tanner tonight, and he streamed through the whole show.
That's a lie. Me and Peppercini are not on speaking terms right now anyway, so I wouldn't have said that.
Peppercorn Patty with Communal Vision. Maybe if you stopped playing a dumbass game like Slay the Spire 2, people would want to hang out. I hate that game.
First of all, it's not dumb. Second of all, go to sleep, bitch. Sorry, I said it. I'm sick. She's pissing me off tonight, Leslie.
So you're pissing vinegar tonight.
Night, bitch. Night.
Why can't? So
Sleep
listen,
tight.
you're being pretty upsetting tonight. I gotta say.
Fuck you too, Leslie. Fuck Peppercini and fuck Fram and fuck Stone Monster and fuck everybody and fuck the old lady that was pretending to be me. Y'all suck. Leslie?
Well, listen, I'm glad that you got that off your chest. Tonight we're exploring anchoring yourself to failure tonight, Toaster.
Anchoring yourself to failure?
Yeah. So
okay.
What's an area of your life that you wish you were better at? Streaming?
No. I think I'm actually a pretty great streamer, actually, and a lot of people would agree with that. You want to guess again?
Having girlfriends that aren't inanimate objects?
Is a peanut an inanimate object?
Yes. Literally, yes.
I thought this was a question to me. Why are you guessing for me?
I'm trying to suggest things. What are you not? Pepper, hypocryptomatic caller, can you need to go back doing Buffalo Bill? Read the room. Let's circle back to winning on walks.
What?
Listen, we need to get this back on track. You came in like a bull at a Pier 1 Imports. Can we focus up a little bit?
Are we not doing the topic?
Anchoring yourself to failure. Yeah.
Leslie, you're bouncing back and forth like crazy, Leslie.
What's something that you practice at and actually try to get better at? TravCam0. Hey caller, I really like your calls. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, TravCam.
Somebody time out Silly Bee.
Yes, somebody. Who's that? Who's Silly Bee?
I don't know, but they're going to be timed out. Somebody time out Silly Bee. Pier 1 went out of business a while ago. They said.
I can't see.
Time them out.
That's why they're getting.
Time them out. I'll do it my damn self.
Because of Pier 1. Gosh. Hey, you know who we haven't heard from lately? Peppercorn Patty, because I bet she went to sleep. Because I told her to. I win.
Wait. Did we time her out? Did someone do it?
What's the deal with Silly B?
I don't know. TravCam0. Hey caller, didn't believe your thanks. Fuck you.
I don't answer communal visions.
Emotional Ferrari subbing with the Prime. We have an official first-time subscriber. Official getting that Prime from Emotional Ferrari. Namaste to Emotional Ferrari. Formally welcome to the program. Jessica Bears with the Communal Vision. Toaster, why are your panties all twisted tonight?
I'm sorry you had to see that, Jessica Bears. Gosh, I'm sorry. I thought you would have been asleep by now.
Okay, so can we get back to the program, please?
Yeah, so what's going on? Sorry, you're the one that went off track with the Silly Bee shenanigans.
Shenanigans. I'm running the damn program.
Okay. Where are your moderators? How come they're not
Toaster.
silencing people?
Toaster.
Where are your moderators?
Program.
Okay.
Anchoring yourself to failure. What is something that you practice and try to get better at?
What is something that I practice and try to get better at? I don't know. Trying to maintain friendships with difficult people.
And you don't, and this is something you try to get better at?
Yeah, I try to get better at maintaining friendships with difficult people.
Why? Why do you do that?
It's hard because they're so damn difficult sometimes.
Why do you do that,
I have to be really good at it.
Why?
Depending on how difficult they are.
Everybody welcome Pendleton Ward, official Namaste. I can't wait to give you the tools and techniques by which to transform your life from the ground up, Pendleton. Namaste, Pendleton, great to have you. Right now we're speaking to Toaster, and tonight we're talking about anchoring ourselves to failure. If you'd like to give us a call and speak about failure, I'd love to speak to you. Anchoring yourself to failure. All right, Toaster, like I said.
Huge fan of Pendleton Ward, whoever the fuck that is.
Toaster, can you please focus up? Why do you feel like you have to be best friends with difficult people?
Why are you asking me these questions?
Because this is the program I'm trying to give you. I'm trying to help you.
Oh yeah, because I called into your show. That's why.
Yeah. Explorations with Leslie Tanner is the most effective personal power program in the country for a reason. All right, the tools and techniques that we practice here are effective and proven, and they are bore out by evidence and scientific research. And what I hear from you is nothing but we got to terminate poll. Let's ladies and gentlemen, it is up to you in chat. Do we terminate Toaster here?
Who did that? Who
terminate
did the
this
poll?
Caller? Yes, no. Let your voice be heard.
Who started that? Who did that?
It was Noxious Air.
Who is that even?
It doesn't matter. They put your head on the chopping block and everyone's deciding. You know what? Honestly, I like talking to you, but you have been like a cat in a burlap sack tonight, and I do not appreciate it. You streamed all the way through my entire fucking stream tonight, and now you're like, oh, somebody's terminating me? Oh, how did this happen? It's upsetting. You know exactly what you're doing, and you're playing stupid.
You gotta see it from my perspective, Leslie. Stop being difficult.
I'm trying to help you understand your own perspective.
Empathize with your friend. This is what I'm talking about, being friends with difficult people. You have no empathy.
Oh my gosh, and it's so difficult to be you, huh? It's so difficult to be you. Goodbye. (872-205-9484). Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Caller, welcome to Explorations. This is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Big Al, it's me, Jenny.
Great to hear from you, Jenny. How you doing tonight, hon?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm doing great. We're talking about anchoring ourselves to failure tonight. Jenny, you failed a lot in your life. Let's talk about it.
No! Don't talk to Toasty like that.
No, Jenny, don't do this. Focus up. We got to get back to the theme. We've got to.
No.
Sweet God, what is it that you want?
Can you just not talk to Toasty like that?
No.
It was. I hate when my family fights.
Namaste, caller. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's up, I can call you tonight?
You can call me Silly B.
Silly B. Silly B, how are you tonight, Silly?
Hi. I was just wondering why you timed me out.
Well, because you back-talked. You back-talked. You were a stick in the mud in the chat.
No, no, I didn't.
Yes,
you did. You didn't even give me a chance to respond. The business really did go out in 2020.
Yeah.
It's done. I'm sad. I was a fan. I love it. I loved it.
Well, you used it as a premise to attack me. You know, as much as I admire the masculinity of your call right now. You know, you called up to discuss and explore the conflict that we experience between us. And
I want to explore you, Leslie. I want to explore inside of you.
Namaste. Tell me about that.
What
do you want to do?
I don't know. I didn't mean to offend you. I enjoy your show a ton, and I wanted to call in, and I'm sorry. This was the impetus of me getting a hold of you.
You know, don't worry. Listen, Silly B. I gotta tell you this. I appreciate you calling up and apologizing. It's, you know what? I won't go as far as to apologize. Certainly not. But I will. I'll offer a little bit of context for my reaction. All right. You know, a community like this and a leader like me is constantly under attack.
Right.
From all angles at all times. There are dark forces working in this world that want to crush what we're doing here.
I'm here to support.
Okay, I understand that now. When I saw that Pier, because I said a bull, I used just a simple analogy. You're like a bull in a Pier 1 Imports. You know, there's a lot of glass and fragiles in a Pier 1.
To Toast. Toast was being, he was
real quick affirmation for they is listen. Don't ever listen to somebody telling you not to give up.
Right.
No, this isn't you. I'm affirming they thems right now. Please just be quiet.
Oh.
All right, let's do another one.
Lip zip.
Yes, stop. You just fucked it up again, Silly B. I appreciate we're gonna do another one in a second. This one's already fucked up. We're gonna get another one, but please. Real quick affirmation for these. Don't ever listen to anyone telling you not to give up. It is a wonder that you haven't given up already. And I don't mean that in a good way, just to put a cap on that in case that wasn't obvious. It's garish. It's an ugly thing to watch somebody like you continue to believe in yourself. I will say that. Okay. Silly B, back to the business. Listen, I have got a crosshairs on my forehead and chest at all times. These jackals and rapists are trying to destroy us. And
because of the good vibes? Because of you're the good vibes, and they want to cut it.
Well,
cut it out.
They see the genuine efficacy of this program and its ability to give people, you know, the tools with which to be, you know, unleash their own power. Pepperoncini, caller, it's not good for the principal to know your name on the first day.
That was a question to me?
That was just a statement. Caller, it's not good for the principal, me, to know your name on the first day. Your name.
But this isn't my first day, though. This is my first call. I moved away from Twitch a while back.
Stay Laser Shark.
It was yours channel's one of the only bright spots. It's a little toxic in some chats, but I love yours.
So, what name names? What are these toxic chats?
Oh my God, there is no way I'm gonna do.
Nobody will know. Just say
There is no way.
Say
Absolutely. Hasanabi is one.
Hassan's chat is toxic.
When you used to be able to search who was your top searchers on Twitch, he was mine for like 2 weeks straight. He was out to get me. You want to talk about a crosshair?
Are you kidding me?
Are
you kidding me?
Screenshots to prove it. I have the screenshot to prove it.
What kind of stuff would you say that would get under his skin?
It wasn't even him. It was I may have gone into a chat and may have said a conspiracy theory about a former president, and then I think that channel told on me to Hasanabi. Because that's what he does, is he looks at like stupid small streamers, which I don't even stream there anymore, and then he'll like snipe their chats or like watch them say something, but I never really did a camera.
He takes these smaller streamers and he just gives them his little spanking. He takes his beautifully olive-toned hand and his thick arms, his gorgeous thick arms, and he gives spankings to the little streamers. It's kind of hot.
Somebody asked if it was Obama.
Was that the conspiracy? Was it about Obama?
It was.
Having gay sex?
No, it wasn't even that. No.
Born in Kenya?
Yes.
And he did not like hearing about that. Well, I love hearing about it.
It was a girl. Well, it was a girl streamer. That's what I was seeing. She told on me, or like the chat told on me, because there was over 5,000 people in the chat, I think, and I had all their attention, I guess. So, and then after that, it was downhill. Like shadow ban, delisted. There was like an entire month of like, there's no stats at all for an entire month of when I streamed. Like it was like I just wasn't there. Non-person. I'm a non-person.
Silly B, listen.
It's unfortunate.
I'm so glad that you called up tonight and we can have this conversation because, you know,
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
And I appreciate you. I do. I'm so glad that we could come to an understanding. Pepperoncini, caller, why are you breathing so loud?
Me?
That's what Pepperoncini says.
I think I have a bunch of fans going, so there's probably background noise.
So it's like kind of, is it whipping the air from your mouth and you gotta like suck it in real hard?
Yes.
You have like industrial fans?
It's probably, no, but I live in the very southern part of the United States, and it's warm. I have 3 PCs, TV. So
what are these PCs? Why do you got 3?
Fans in here. Bitcoin mining.
Namaste. How's that going?
Swimmingly. It's fantastic.
Are you making, how much money are you making?
I'm not going to discuss it.
Go ahead.
It's not, no.
Why?
No. Because this is not a financial stream. This is an apology.
No, it's a life stream. It's a life stream. I'm here to help people's lives.
Right. And you have helped me out so much tonight.
Silly B. We got to get to the money, though. Stone Monster at some point, maybe not tonight. Stone Monster 400, breathe louder. So, breathe louder. Can we up the breath?
I don't know. I've been smoking a lot. Yesterday was 420. I vaped, I smoked. I was like, it was like all day. Been really out of breath today.
Are you from the north? You got a northern accent.
I am, yes. People ask if I'm from Canada, but I am not. But I guess it sounds like that.
Yeah, you sounded like when the way you said I smoked.
Yes, it's a Michigan accent.
Yeah. Originally I'm from northern Indiana, so I have a similar.
Awesome.
I get a little heated up. I sound very.
No crap.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, it's got a little more Chicago-y now because I've been here, but originally I was from Indiana. Yeah.
Right. I noticed the Midwestern part of your accent, but I did not want to. I don't know how personal people like to get.
Laser Shark, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Laser Shark in chat saying I don't use TikTok. Laser Shark, it's like it's the most MK Ultra, just direct to the back of the mind control shit. If you want to get mind controlled by Israel, just sign up for TikTok and give it 3 hours a day.
No, I don't go on TikTok. I'm not a TikToker.
You know, not everybody.
I try to avoid all social media. This is like my only outlet online of talking to people is live. Like I don't like to comment, post, nothing. Just this is it. In real life talking or live talking to people. I like social media, but I could stay on it all day long.
So listen,
I just stay away from it.
Let's keep this call focused. We could sprawl, we could chat, we could chew the fat. I want to keep it focused though because you know I tried to lean into an area of your life in which I know I can provide some tools for transformation. You bristled at it, so I want to take this at face value. You called in to apologize, and I accept your apology.
Thank you.
Okay. I accept your apology.
I'm not breathing. I'm not breathing hard. It's the fans. It's got to be. Like I'm literally, my mouth is closed.
Yeah, everybody is saying like, "Wow, this guy's breathing really loud."
No, so I can't. I don't know. I don't want to turn the fans off. It gets so hot.
Worked at King of Buds at 420. You aware of King of Buds?
No. No, I don't know him. Or him,
Or
her.
it's a place in Michigan. Well, either way, namaste. Place in Michigan.
No, Michigan's weed is so good. Y'all don't even know. And it's cheaper than packs of cigarettes now at most dispensaries. Like a cart.
Real quick guided
or
meditation.
whatever.
Jessica Bears, I would rather drag my dick through 10 miles of broken whiskey bottles than to have those assholes on my boat again. Please pause for a guided meditation. I'd rather slough off the skin off me dick, drag it through 10,000 miles of broken glass, than to take that little guy on my pontoon boat again, because I'm from Australia, and I don't like cunts. I'm from Australia, and I don't like cunts. All right, Silly B, namaste. Thank you so much for your time tonight. Apology accepted,
Namaste.
and you give a call back soon, all right?
Namaste. Love you, brother.
Namaste. I love you too. Namaste. Silly B, blessings. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Wowie, wow. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight for another beautiful exploration with Leslie Tanner. Great to have you. Communal Vision from Peppercorn Patty. Hey, caller, could you do a Canadian accent? Something like, if she don't find you handsome, she should at least find you handy, eh? Something like that. I can do that one. Something like, if she don't find you handsome, she should at least find you handy, eh? Something like that. Not me, single bit. Not me, single bit. Not me. Thank you so much. Blessings and namaste, everybody. Single bits from Not Me, shitting me with the pennies. Blessings to you tonight, hun. Wow. Wow, were you on Toaster's stream while he was streaming that riveting card game earlier? While he was bleeding viewers from Explorations? Guys, beautiful stream tonight. We'll be back Thursday. Brand new stream on Thursday. Normal time Thursday, and we'll be doing another Devoted Light stream this Saturday, straight to Discord. It's going to be a good one. We've got a plan. The producers and I have been discussing it, shaping up to be a real doozy. So if you have been considering joining the community of Devoted Light at patreon.com and taking advantage of exclusive program materials, you may do so. The link is in the chat. Namaste. But for now, let's go ahead and raid somebody, huh? Nighty-night, Vita. Nighty-night. Laser Shark, thanks for popping in here. You rascal. Rascal. You're not a rascal. You got a rascal in you. Travcam, namaste. Laser focus, blessings and namaste to you. I'm gonna raid your mom, LOL, not Mish. Well, yeah, go for it. Raid my mom's vagina. Raid her pussy. Raid my mom's wet pussy. Swollen labia. Get the labia real nice and swollen. Give her little pats. Give her little pussy spankings, right? Labial spankings. Give my mom labial spankings. She deserves to be spanked. Whenever you can, brother. This is by far my most clearly lucid moments. Outside of here, I'm in a desert of hell. Pepperoncini. No talking Tanner tonight because Toaster said no. I'm looking for somebody to raid. Let's do... I want to raid somebody new, huh? Communal vision from Peppercorn Patty. Ya can't drive a straight peeing up my ass with a 10-pound sledgehammer. How would they say hammer? Sledgehammer. You can't drive a straight pin up my ass with a 10-pound sledgehammer. I can't drive a pin up my ass. All right, that's enough. I can't. Voices are my strength. A lot of people don't know that about me. Namaste. Namaste. If Pendleton was streaming, we'd raid Pendleton. Is Pendleton still here? Namaste, brother. Great to have you. Let's do this one. I got one. Yeah, beaches. Let's do beaches. We haven't rated beaches. I don't know if we've ever rated beaches, to be honest. Beaches on my list? Naughty night.
But you got the ab lounge.
No. His dicks got the ab.
Yeah, let's do this one. I don't think I've ever rated beaches that make you old. Namaste. Guys, we'll be back Thursday. Brand new stream. Thank you so much for hanging out. And thank you for having so much fun and putting in so much work with me tonight. Namaste, Travcam. Blessings to you as well. Naughty night. Thursday, and then Saturday with Devoted Light. Blessings to all of you. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Good shit. I'll talk to you guys all very soon.